Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. If this is your first time stopping by, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for all the support. I truly appreciate all your support. Today's session promises to be a banger. Yeah, so in today's session I want to take us on the do's of writing NCLEX. Remember, in the previous video I said I was gonna drop the do's of writing NCLEX. As someone who have a vast experience on training nurses, I can say, I don't want to boast, but I can say I have helped over 200 nurses pass NCLEX. Yes, I can proudly say that. I'm a proud NCLEX boss. All right, guys. So what are those do's of writing NCLEX? What are those things you need to do if you actually want to pass NCLEX? If you want to smash NCLEX, if you want to ace NCLEX, what do you have to do? That's what we're going to look at in today's video. Go no way, guys. Go no way. So first off, I will tell you, for you to pass NCLEX, like I said earlier, you need your content. And how do you get content? I know that you may have been hearing people say, oh, you need your content, you need your content. Yes. How do you get content? This flyer is all you need. I mean, our classes gives you pure content, pure, undiluted, but simplified and straight to the point content. That is what you need. So most persons say, oh, the Sounders textbook is very big, I can't go through it, it's difficult, it's tiring, it's my sleeping pill. So we give you this simplified NCLEX classes. This is all you need. Click on the link below and join our classes for you to pass NCLEX. We give you content, that content that you need to pass NCLEX. This is what we give you. So you need your content if you actually want to pass NCLEX. You need your content. I don't know how much I could say about this, but content is very important. Content is the Maggie of NCLEX, right? So you need your content. That is number one thing. And do not wait for 2 days to your exams and then you start getting confused, right? And do not gather all the resources that you have heard about in NCLEX just for you to get yourself confused. That's another thing you should note. Please, if you are sticking to a particular study material, stick to it. If you're sticking to a particular NCLEX Q bank, stick to it. What do I mean? You don't get a UWorld question bank. You get Asher. You get Rayma. You get all the question bank, and yet you're not even using any. That is not the way to go. So we personally as an academy recommend you to stick to a particular question bank. If you need a recommendation, we help you with that as well. So we tell you to stick to a particular question bank and study material and see you get the content and what you need to pass NCLEX. So number one, like I said earlier, is get your content right. And then read your questions carefully. One major mistake that most persons make is when they do not read their questions properly. Now, sometimes NCLEX question may be tricky. So you need to read, you need to pay attention, you need to be attentive to the question for you to be able to pick the exact points that the question is asking you. So when you're studying on the exams day, ensure you read your question correctly. Ensure you read your question attentively. Ensure you read your question with understanding and miss no word. When I say miss no word, now NCLEX question could tell you a client with heart failure is not retaining fluid. Now, because you already know that, oh, clients with heart failure tend to retain fluid, you are reading a client with heart failure retain fluid. You miss that word not. That is the beginning to missing that question. And trust me, girl, you're going to miss that question and you're going to have to fail that. So please, the second do's is read your question attentively. Whenever you come across NCLEX question on your exams day or while practicing, Pay attention to every word and read your question attentively. Now do's, the third do's is your test taking strategy, which is what we guide you with in our academy, Foreigners Global NCLEX review online classes. Yes, so we guide you, we give you the strategies, we help you. I mean, we hold your hand and teach you like a 2-year-old. I mean, our motto is you must pass NCLEX. So what are you waiting for? Join our group classes, subscribe for one-on-one class. If your exams is close by, let's guide you. Now, another do is what the next do is ensure you have an experienced NCLEX instructor assess you before going for exams. What do I mean? Especially for my brothers and sisters in my country, Nigeria. We know how difficult it is to get these finances. We know how difficult it is to get money. We know how financially intensive the whole process is. Why waste the money? Why pay flight ticket of 2 million? Why waste the money and register for NCLEX and go fail it? Why? When you can simply get an experienced instructor to assess your daily test, to assess your readiness, to tell you if you're ready for the exams or if you're not ready for the exams. Please do not go for NCLEX without being assessed by an experienced instructor. By experienced instructor, I mean one of our experienced instructor can assess you to tell you, oh girl, you're ready for the exams, or oh girl, no, you're not ready, you need to work on this area or that area. That is what I mean. So why waste 3-4 million when you can simply pay 50K and get access through our one-on-one classes, and then you get to know if you're ready or not. So never go for the exams without being assessed. Now the key one, the baba of the whole thing is always remember, no matter where you're seeing NCLEX question, always remember that NCLEX is exams of safety. Never you forget that NCLEX is exams of safety. NCLEX is exams of safety. NCLEX is exams of safety. Now, what do I mean? NCLEX is testing you to see if you have the knowledge to take care of their clients. If you're a safe nurse, that's what NCLEX is testing you to see. Now, at all times, whenever you're dealing with a question, whenever you're attempting NCLEX question, you have to look at those things that threatens your client safety. You have to look at those things in that question that is exposing your client to safety risks. That is what you should look at in NCLEX question. So NCLEX is exams of safety. You have to be a safe nurse. For you to be a safe nurse, you have to know what to do for your client at all instances. And don't forget that you can miss all the difficult questions in NCLEX and still pass NCLEX. Do you want me to talk about that? Drop it in the comment section. See you in my next video as always. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.